Ah, hello, hey, how's it going, guys? So yeah, sorry it's been a while. I know it has been, but yeah, I'm back, and life's just got on top of me, and I'm back. Anyway, how's it going, guys? Hope you guys have been good. Keep it strong. It's been cold out here these days. Yee. Goodness me, it's been freezing a lot, like a lot, and yeah. So, coming here today to talk about a new discussion video, and one of my good friends requested long distance relationship to discuss about, and I thought that's a great idea. I mean, it's out there, it's fresh, it's new. Let's do it. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So, hopefully, you enjoy my opinions and thoughts about what long distance relationships are like. So first of all, I like to say that I myself am in one, and it's going all right. You know, it's kind of hard not being physically close to someone, but you push through it day in day out. It's like a job. You go out there, take it one day at a time, and you get paid off little by little. But in the long run, it does make you feel happy. Okay, so a few points and pointers to go off on. Um, something that came across to me for a long distance relationship is what is it like? So what's it feel like to be in a long distance relationship? And for me personally, it's kind of it's like a roller coaster. The best way I can describe it is like a roller coaster. It has its ups, it has its downs, but you know, you always go around for the ride. Yay. Yeah, it's all about the ride, you know. You just never know where it's going to end, and you never know what's coming next. You know, you can plan, you can prepare as hard as you want, but you just never know what's going to happen. That's the honest truth. You can only just take it one day at a time, pure and simple. Another thing is, how can you handle a long distance relationship? And let's go into that a bit, huh? How can you handle a long distance relationship? Well, it goes something like this. First of all, you need to trust the partner that you're with, that that partner will not cheat on you, will not lie to you, that will not hide anything from you. Yeah? Second of all, you must always be loving. No matter what the conditions, no matter what the situation, you must always be loving. You must always be understanding. If that's too much to ask from you, then you need to take time out to, you know, breathe, slow down and breathe. Because if situations seem very dire, you just need to learn to slow down and realize that the world doesn't revolve around you, it revolves around others, and others that you give the world to. You can't give the physical world, even though you wish you could, but what I'm trying to say is that if you're in a long distance relationship, you gotta stop thinking about what you want and start thinking about what your partner wants. Because at the end of the day, you live off each other. So if you give your partner what he or she wants, then they will surely give what you want in return, as much as possible and as often as possible as well. So that's always nice. Another good thing about all this is that, you know, if you if if you truly love the person you are with, then there's no need to be afraid or worried. There's no need to be afraid or worried if you're truly with the person you love. I really mean that. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with the one I'm with now. She makes me happier than I've ever been before. It's hard to explain in words, but if you ever get the feeling that your life has never felt more complete than right now, or the person that you are with, then you should understand that there's a reason why. It's that person. It's that very person's essence and belonging with you. Also, a long distance relationship always needs more time than a physical closer closer relationship. For example, you know how a long distance relationship always tends to the fact that you can't take them out on dates, or you can't give them physical gifts, or you can't, comfort them when they need it. You have to grind out a lot more work and a lot more effort and a lot more desire and love for the person that you're with in a long distance relationship, just to show that you care. It does take a while, but sometimes words aren't enough, but you have to realize that words are all you got. You know? Your voice, what you write, what you say, that's all you have for the person. If that's not enough, then long distance relationships aren't for you. But if you can manage that, or you can live with it, then go with it. Because true love is found in any form, in any way. So it's always good. The person who requested the video is currently in a 5-year relationship, as I know, and I congratulate you on that. You know who you are. I would say your name out loud, but I feel like I'd butcher your last name and pronunciation, so I'll just say your first name. Dina, if you're watching, thank you for asking for this video, and I'm sorry that it's taken so long. And I hope you listen to everything that I'm saying, and delve into the thoughts that I'm giving. So, yeah. Yeah. And congratulations on the many years that you have with your partner. So, congrats. Awesome. So, back to where I was thinking. A long distance relationship also needs the consistency. You know? You can't just give someone your love, then proclaim it, give a grand gesture, a grand show, and then just be gone for a few days. Long distance relationships all about communication. If you can't do that, then go home. I honestly mean it. Talk as much as possible, and I have made that mistake of not doing so. I definitely know that. I've made it once or twice. So I definitely stress the idea that you must keep communicating, or else it's not going to get anywhere. You have to understand that communication is all you got in a long distance relationship, yeah? Also, it's all about long distance relationship is also about boundaries, yeah? I mean, I have to be honest here, I'm a really open and out there guy, so I don't really believe in boundaries, but it is necessary for people who are worried about you and who you could be talking to. Okay, so let's go on both sides of the argument here, for my sake and yours. So, the reason why I don't believe in boundaries is they kind of limitate who you truly are, yeah? Boundaries prevent you from expressing your true self among others, and if you limitate the way you are around friends, like you shut them off or you hide what you truly are like among them, they start to wonder and they start to worry and they start to ask if you're okay, because they know that you're not the way that you are being to them. Sorry. Yeah, so that's one part of the argument in a nutshell. The other one is boundaries are necessary because they prevent any sort of trust issues or complication issues or doubts, causes of distress, all that type of stuff. It's not about the jealousy as much. It's all about the trust and the concern that you would have for your partner if they were talking lovingly or passionately to another person. But it's always about the trust. and the love. If you love and trust your partner enough, then you shouldn't have to worry. I, for one, I know I shouldn't say this, but I, for one, have been found to be an exception because I've been trustful and loving, loving enough to the people to the person I'm with, or currently am with. So yeah, you know, pick whichever side you wish to be on. Be true to yourself, or remain true and trust your partner, love your partner, never let your partner go. Also, about long distance relationships, if things get dire and you feel like you're called to action, stop and think. Because even though you're with the person that you love, you don't necessarily need to fight for that person you love. Because if you're the cause, then you have to have the strength to pull back and realize if they're happy with you. And if they're not happy with you, then you have to tell them and let them know that you understand that they're not happy with you. At the end of the day, we must remain gentlemen and remain true to our inner selves. It's not about what we want as men, it's about what they want as women. Yeah? I know it'd be tough on your heart, mind, and soul to let go of someone you love, but if you are the cause of their pain, you have to stop, think, and let go. if it calls to it, if the situation calls for it. If not, then you're fine. You know, if the long distance relationship is working for you and you're not having any problems or troubles, trust is there, respect, and all the good stuff, then it's fine. You don't need to worry about a thing. Also, someone has come up to me and asked, how far is too far for a long distance relationship? And honestly, with my youthful experience and understanding about this, I just want to say that there is no limitation on distance anyway. Um, you can love someone as far as one half of the world to another, you know? The world's a big place and the world gets too lonely when you're alone too. So I don't believe there is like a distance limitation. You can love anyone from anywhere, from at any time, basically. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah? just just don't worry about it. It's good. As long as you maintain the communication, stick to the trust, never do anything bad, um, you know, always give your effort to show the person that you love that you do love them, then you should be fine. And so that removes the worry about how far the person is or where they are in the world. Because if you're in England and you love someone in America, then that's gonna work out fine as long as you love them enough to, you know. Also, on off the topic of long distance relationships, I'd like to give this time to talk about relationships in a different manner, like friendships. Friendships in a long distance, because sometimes long distance and friendships eventually lead to long distance and relationships. Yeah, it's kind of funny how that works, but maybe it's because without the physical time to bond with someone, you feel the need that you get closer with them that way. And yeah, so on the 1408 mark, I'd like to talk about how friendships are just as important at long distance as relationships. Yeah, you know, no matter how far you are in the world, away from your friend, you can always love them. You can always be there for them. You're smart enough. I know you are. Audience, I know you're smart enough. You're brave enough, and you're loving enough. I know you guys can do it. No matter where that friend is in the world, you never stop loving them. You never stop watching over them, and you never stop helping them. no matter what they do to you or what they have done to you or what they will do to you, because friends are friends at the end of the day. And there's nothing more damaging than losing such one that is so loving. Always love your friends, no matter what happens. No matter how far they go, you can never let go of true friends. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. And a shout out to Dina, who suggested this video. Good friend of mine, me and my partner. So thank you very much. I hope this video has helped you with what you were wondering about long distance relationships and what I think and my personal thoughts on it. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, to end the video, subscribe, like, share, all the good stuff. Thank you, ladies, guys. You know the deal. Thanks. See you later.